Hey there everybody, this is Nelson Buck, and I'm going to do this little video basically to catch up on some little topics. This isn't a live chat, this is just a little catch up on a lot of topics, a lot of issues that are happening at Mardox, and we'll put it in video form. I was going to take the time to write this out, but it takes a lot to sit there and write a bunch of stuff, and a lot of you don't want to sit there and read a whole bunch of text. So quick video, well, quick-ish video, and I might do these once a week. I think I'm going to get around to doing just a private video myself and you guys, and explaining what's happened, what's going on, what's up and coming, and there's going to be a lot of changes, a lot of changes coming up. Okay, some of you have noticed that when you put the Mardox website, the referral link, like this one here that's on the screen, into the traffic exchanges, you get an error message that says too many redirects. And what essentially is happening, and it took, I gotta say, it took writing to a bunch of site owners with no help. None of them came back and said, hey, yeah, sure, I want to diagnose this problem. It was just simply either, we've added you to a whitelist, or yeah, we've added you to a whitelist, or we don't have time for this, fix your problem, contact somebody else, or my favorite, for me to sit down with you and diagnose this problem, I'm going to have to charge you $150 an hour. It's like, wow. No site owner in the traffic exchange industry right now, as of this recording, has gotten back to me and said, look, here's the problem, or here's what I think it is. One of my staff looked at the website, really dug into it, and said, hey, wait a minute. If we take this part of the website out, and I'll show you what it is in just a second. If we take out this part of the website and go add the website, boom, it's in. If we put that part back in, boom, we can't get in. And what it is this. Looking at the screen here, and I'm sorry about, I'm doing a screen capture. I'm not doing an on-face one. I'm so shy today. There's a YouTube video right here, and if you look at this, this is an iframe, and I'll show you here. Watch this. We'll go to inspect, and at the side here, if you guys can see this text right here, this is an iframe from. I just want to make sure I got my information right, because I was told this, and hold on, just bear with me here a second. Where does it say iframe? Oh, okay, because I'm inside the iframe. Oh, hold on. Let's inspect outside and come down. Here we go. Where my mouse is here on the right hand side, you see where on the right side of the screen it says iframe. This iframe, if you look when I point at it, as I move down, it highlights different parts of the web page. Right there, iframe. And it shows the video link, the link to the video at YouTube. Now, what the traffic exchanges are doing is they're looking through the code, which is pretty smart. They're looking through the code and they're saying, hey, wait a minute. Pull up the page, it comes up. It doesn't redirect in the sense that, like I did on camera the other day, let me expose you to the world of hacking. Ooh, this is what we call a terminal. I want to zoom in a couple times here just so we can see this. Now the command is wget. This is Linux, and I want to go http mardox.com. Okay. Now when I pull it up, if a website was redirecting this, it would not say resolving nelsonbuck.mardox.com and goes straight to my IP address, and then connecting to nelsonbuck.mardox.com. You see, there's no redirect. If there is a redirect, this code would be 301 or 302, and it would say temporarily redirected or permanently redirected. That usually happens when you have a domain name, like if I had nelsonbuck.com pointing to, like if you went to nelsonbuck.com and it would go directly to nelsonbuck.mardox.com. That's a hard redirect. And a lot of sites don't want that. But what my staff member found was this video. These sites are now pulling up the source code of the page and looking in the source code and saying, hey, wait a minute, there's an iframe right there. There's an iframe. They're thinking that this website is pulling up another website inside a website. You've seen these. These are like traffic rotators or traffic exchange rotators. where you got a header and then your page shows up. They don't want you to bring up another Traffic Exchange's rotator page with your page in it, throw that in this other Traffic Exchange. I wouldn't want it either. And I think this is a good idea. This is actually a really solid function. But, as a site owner, you need to explain to people you can't be doing this. And I'm agreeing with this. I agree with this function of the iframe. In fact, I am going to be updating the Mardox page now, and I'm going to put the video hard-coded as a video inside the website. So, and the video will be hosted at Mardox. I'm doing that for two reasons. YouTube is demonetizing and taking down videos all over the place. I don't want them to take down my video and then I'll go like 2 weeks and go, oh crap, the video got taken down and I didn't realize it, and now there's no video. So with the new version of this page, with the new landing page functionality with me speaking, I will be hard coding it and hosting it at Mardox instead of having it hosted at YouTube. The second thing is, of course, this iframe. So if you're designing web pages, don't use iframes inside pages, or worse, a website with an iframe on it, with an iframe in it, and an iframe in it. That will get you banned. Now, as a site owner, just simply whitelisting somebody, I thank you for those of you that did whitelist us. Thank you very much. It's really nice to know that you looked at our content and saw, oh, this is legit. Okay, whitelist. But it doesn't solve the problem. There was a problem, and I'm very much the kind of person that needs to find a solution. I really need to find a solution. So with that said, we think we know what the problem is. So there are no hard redirects, but there is an iframe redirect essentially in here, because we're essentially redirecting you to a video at YouTube, which happens to be on another server other than Mardox. So that is technically a redirect. Okay. So that problem put aside. Next topic, there was a lot of discussion about us doing lead capture pages and lead capture systems, and it is coming. In the previous days, I said that we have to deal with SMTPcom, and SMTPcom is this company here. These are the Simple Mail Transfer Protocol.com. This is the company that we use to send out mail. Now, we could use Mardox.com and our own servers. We have our own servers, but we don't have the robustness. And I'm going to show you in just a second the behind the scenes on this platform. We've spent a whole bunch of time programming the functionality to mail directly from Mardox, going through SMTP.com, getting the mail out, getting it out clean on a dedicated IP address, so that Google and those guys don't see us as spam. When you sign up to a website and they say, please check your spam box or your junk folder, that's because they're sending out mail in an inconsistent and unclean method. And SMTP.com really does help us with all the nitpicking stuff of getting the mail out to this destination. They really do a great job with this. I've had many conversations with these guys. Really good service. Now, they're not a sponsor. I'm not getting paid for saying that, but these guys are really a top-notch #1 website for your mail delivery service. But they're on the higher end. If you want to simply type in your email and push a button, your mail gets sent. Yeah, mail delivery services like Aweber and that's what you need there. These guys don't offer an interface like Aweber. This is the hardcore back-end server-to-server connectivity that the people like myself are looking for. But if ever you do want to use these guys and you do have a script, I'd be more than happy to help you program it and get it going. Now, anybody using Mardox systems going forward, and there's going to be mail involved, you're automatically going to be sending mail through here. Now, a couple of things that we needed to do at Mardox with SMTP, and now I can talk about this, was not just, hey guys, we want to send mail through you, can we do it? And hey, by the way, we're not spammers. That's not the case. I'm going to go show you the back end here of the site. There's statistics and logs and information back here that's pretty hardcore. Their system shows the amount of deliverability, the amount of complaints, the amount of bounce emails that are delivered, all the accounts that are currently active. Right now there's only 4. Like here, I'll go to SubmitPub for the last 30 days, for the last billing period. Come on. If there's going to be anything, no, I guess there's no stats for that one. There's no stats for it, people. Leave me alone. So anyhow, the system is very robust, and we've set it up with them so that we can create accounts for you guys to send mail from your Mardox tool accounts, sending out mail such as lead capture. Your IDs and logins will be tracked here. So if you start getting too many complaints, too many bounces, too many there's issues, it's not, oh wow, look, the Mardox account has all these problems, we don't know where it's coming from. No, we'll know specifically. So if SMTPcom, that company, is having an issue, we can go directly in there and say, hey, wait a minute, guys, you guys got a lot of complaints. What are you doing? There's a problem here. And then we can sit down with you and talk about the ins and outs as to how you can fix your problem. Now, that system is just about in place for the lead capture. There's a lot of services that we're building up so that you can send mail. So that problem is finally solved. These guys, thank God, they sat down with us and they actually took the time to talk with us. So that's been dealt with. Next topic. There is the function of Mardox. A lot of people are saying that in Mardox, a lot of this functionality, we changed over to a new landing page. Am I set to the proper resolution here? Oh my God, it looks so huge. My monitors are so big, it's ridiculous. But that there's functionality in here that are not working. There's stuff that that needs to get cleaned up or needs to be cleaned up and finished programming. I'm sorry, but what I did was about 2 months ago is I booted out everybody who's a programmer. I said forget it, and I've gone back to programming everything myself. Now, Mardox, the website, is a client management or membership management construct. The Mardox construct, the framework, the coding, the programming, not the website look, but the hard code programming behind the scenes, is owned by Mardox, by myself and my team, and it is 100% Mardox organic. It is 100% Mardox original. This is not WordPress. This is not Joomla. This is really the Mardox code, and I've been working on building a membership connectivity, membership construct for a while now. And what I've done is I said to myself, I got these other websites that I want to put up. I want them to have their own construct. The construct wasn't ready. The programming, the framework was not ready. So I'm in the process of finishing up the framework. And that what that means is when you want to put up a website, just like WordPress, you install it and you've got a very generic welcome hello world page, and then you have to do the web design. But the sign up, the confirmation, the login, lost password, setting up passwords, setting up settings, email preferences, unsubscribe functions, all of those are already made. Going further, going back to these guys, SMTPcom, when we mail, we have got to make sure that certain users don't exceed certain thresholds, which would ultimately screw up the mail sending capabilities for us. For example, let's say you came online and you put up a website and we did all the work, and on day one of your launch, you got 100,000 subscribers. 100,000 people came in and typed in their email addresses. I can guarantee you instantly we will be blocked, banned, blacklisted, because the servers like Gmail, Yahoo, Excite, Lycos, MSN, Hotmail, those servers will see 100,000 emails coming from Mardox IP address and says, okay, whatever, this has to be spam. There's no logical reason why there's 100,000 emails coming through, or even 50,000 emails, because it's not all going to go to Google. It's going to go to different locations. So what we have to do is an email throttle, and an email throttle is gauged over a period of 7 days. 7 to 10 days. For example, in day one, you'll send out no more than 1,000 emails for that first day at no more than 50 to 100 emails per hour. So you really don't want to pass those thresholds. These are computers you're dealing with. 100 emails to Google at no more than 1,000 emails on the first day. The 100 email per hour limit allows Google to go, oh, okay, you're getting 100 emails, 99, 97, 99, 100. 100 is within the threshold. That number is critical. 101, boom, blacklisted. You will be blacklisted. Day two, if you don't pass your threshold of 100 max per hour, not more than 1,000 a day. So you're allowed for 10 hours, maxing out at the 10th hour. Your day capacity cannot exceed 1,000. The next day, bring it up to 1,500 or 2,000, not exceeding again 100 per day. You see, and then day three, you'll double that amount to 5,000 emails per day, not exceeding 100 per hour. Again, no, sorry, at 5,000, now you can divide up 5,000 by 24 hours. Now you start getting something like 150 or 125 emails per hour. It doesn't sound like much, but most people don't get 120 emails sent per hour. Usually beyond that is usually a spammer, just crushing it out there, just hit the switch and boom, 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 boom. Here's a thousands and thousands of emails going out. Really critical to be careful of. Now, we've gone a little bit more tricky. Our mail handler will throttle. At first, it'll throttle to 100, but if we max out 100 for Google or Gmail, but we've only got 50 emails sent to MSN or Hotmail, well then Hotmail will go, okay, we can send another 50 users to Hotmail, but the ones for Google have to wait for the next hour. So once we trip over to the next hour, now the emails that were in queue for Gmail are waiting and then are going out, and we kind of balance that out. There's a lot of tricks that we can do, but SMTP.com are really the ones that showed us you need to throttle the mail, you need to control the mail going out, you need to do this per user basis, and on big accounts, you really need to set up a unique IP address or account for those big clients. So if one of you if anyone out there knows that they're going to be sending out 100,000, 200, 300, a million emails a month, you're going to want to go to smtp.com at this point and get an account and then come back to me and say, I have my own account, I'm following their regulations, I'm following their guidelines, I need you to program it in. I will set up your account to deal with your SMTP account directly. That way you're in control of your own account. But to start with, I absorb the fees and we work together to send out mail, so there's no problem there. So, but all of this, the construct being built, let's backpedal here. There's mail delivery. So what does this all have to do with Mardox? Mardox again is a construct. It's part of the Mardox construct. The signing in, for example, changing password, contact information, email preferences. Let's go to email preferences. These email preferences. I wish to receive email and these things. These function pages have to be programmed in, and a lot of the stuff at Mardox isn't working because the construct wasn't finished. Now what I'm doing, and I've been doing for the last 2-3 weeks, is I'm finishing up the construct. But every time I'm ready to deploy it, I'm hit with SMTP saying, oh, you have to do this, or another website saying, oh no, you're not in compliance with this, you have to do this, or too many redirects. Like we have on the other one over here, the video one we're talking about. Too many redirects. I'm hit with another problem going, oh, now I got to take a step back. Why is there too many redirects? What do we have going on that's wrong? So, just give me a second, guys. I'm going to have a little sip here. So, yeah. A lot of stuff going on. We are going to be putting up our own lead capture system. I'm going to be revamping Mardox. I am going to go back towards the video process, like I started with the Mardox marketing magic. Hold on a second here. Let's go check it out. Right here, this video series here. Free members will come in and be able to watch the videos. Right now they're unlocked for all free members. Um, and, oh, I'm sorry, I'm using my temporary account. For those of you looking at the page going, William, I'm using my temporary account here just for the fact that, and I just gave away a huge secret. I just realized I'm such an idiot. Reason being is that when I go to my main site, I don't want to show anybody my true earnings and these stats up here. I'm really against showing people the amount of money that site owners earn. So I'm doing this so that I don't give away all that information. But this video series that's here, I'm going to go back to this concept. This is our lead magnet series. I want to redo the series. I'm getting in the process of, I'm getting ready to set up to have proper lighting, proper microphone, I'm going to use a different whiteboard, a different location. I'm going to redo the videos. I have a phone call. So I will answer that in just a few minutes. Thank you, world. So I am going to go back to doing a video series, and I am going to go back to making them interactive. You join Mardox, you watch the video, like in the lead magnet series. You have to bring in 3 or 5 people to open video 2. And then on video 2, same thing going on as a lead magnet. When you go into the next series, you're going to have to do things like when we go into explain how to use the resource center, for example, the videos will talk about traffic exchanges, and we'll say go and sign up to this traffic exchange. And then it will show how to go in and get the referral code. You come back and you put your referral code in, you say update. When you do that task, it will unlock the next video. And I'm starting to, I really want to get back to doing the videos and the training videos and how to do this stuff. I want to get to a point where our website is stable and not constantly changing. And even if I change one little piece, it's not like, oh my God, I have to redo a whole video series. We do have members that are, I have to say, they're that dumb, really. If the website doesn't look exactly the way it is in the video, they're like, well, where do I put the code? For example, I'll change the background to black, even though the links are all here and the coding's here, and say this side part on the right disappears and the menus change. They're like, well, where do I put the coding? And it happened. We had a red looking website with very centralized as opposed to just using up the full screen effect. And users were saying, I don't know where to put the coding because it doesn't, they're there, they're at the page. But because it doesn't look exactly the way it is in the video, they don't know what to do with it. And it's like, wow. So I'm trying to make the website so that even if we do go forward doing changes, it kind of will stay this look for quite a few years before I have to redo videos, so on and so forth. Or I can at least use generalizations. Generally in this area you'll find this on the left, or you'll find this on the right. Locate it. Even if it doesn't look identical, it's generally there. So I'm going to leave you guys with that. With that said, I hope this is a good catch-up video, giving you guys information on what's coming up. I'll try to do one per week or one every other week like this as a supplement to our daily live chats. And if you feel that you want to talk about it in the daily live chat, just leave me a comment below, and we'll bring it up in the live chat, or join us in the daily live chats that we do every day, Monday through Friday, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Everybody's welcome at this point to join in directly in the live chat, either by leaving you can text or comment right on the YouTube live stream, or come right into the Zoom room at zoom.mardox.com. We open the room up about 15-20 minutes before 3 o'clock, and everybody's welcome in. We ask that you keep the language clean and have an uplifted spirit. We're there to have fun, not to get too insulting or degrading to other people. But everyone's invited. It really is an open community. So I invite everybody to join us Monday through Friday, Eastern Standard Time at 3 p.m. Eastern. And it's all there. Zoom, zoom.mardox.com. When the room is open, you're allowed to come in and join. It's all there. I'm going to leave you guys with that. I really don't know how to close a video up, so I'm just going to click the button right now.